Every runner wants to be able to run longer, stay strong and healthy, and prevent injuries over time so they can continue to do the thing that they love the most, which is run more. And the most common question I get is, Jordan, what can I do as just a simple pre-run routine to get my full body able to go run? Because the most common thing that I see is people go from work, drive in their car, they go home, get changed, drive to the trail, and they get out and they just start running right away, and their body is super tight like this. So I'm gonna share with you a simple pre-run routine that you can flow along with me or take pieces from and add this to your pre-run so that you can decrease your likelihood of repetitive running injuries over time. All right, so here's a simple pre-run mobility routine for your entire body to increase your flexibility, your mobility, start to strengthen and stabilize your big important muscle groups, and also to increase your function. So follow along with me. You can spend more time on this if you want or not. This is the bare minimum. So first we're gonna start with shoulder rolls. So getting shoulder rolls, rolling all the way backwards, getting your shoulder blades and in between your spine and your shoulders moving. We're gonna alternate shoulders. So getting shoulders moving in alternate directions, getting the shoulder mobility, and then starting to go into big breaths. So big, deep diaphragmatic breaths. So you're creating space on the front side of your body, sides of your body, creating length and width and all the way out. And then back side of your body, breathing into your hands, creating space in the entire 360 degrees. Getting our core involved and to work with our hips and our upper body. Now we're gonna start to get some length into our body. So big breath in as you reach and create length into the side part of your body, alternating sides, creating a nice stretch along the whole outside portion of your abdomen and into your armpit, which runs all the way into the arms, which we're using for running. Then we're gonna go into a hip hinge. So sending your butt backwards. So not just your chest falling forward, but your butt hinging all the way back to get your posterior chain involved. In this position, I'm gonna start to do the same thing, but starting to raise my toes up. So left toe, right toe, left toe, right toe to get my calves involved. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to get the outside of the body. So crossover stretch as I then also send my butt back, and I'll get the outside portion of my leg. Switching legs, cross over, and then hinging the hips backwards. Doing that a couple times on each side. So we're getting the glute med and the TFL and IT band to start to move really well, and also to start to turn on those big supportive muscles on the back side of your body. I then want to go into a hip opener and lengthening. So this is a standing lunge. So back toe is up, pointed towards the front foot. Reach it really up in the sky. Big breath into your body, and then pull that heel down to the ground, creating a stretch on this whole front side of the hip. In this position, staying up on your toes, tuck your tailbone down, pubic bone up, and then drop your knee down to the ground, getting a huge stretch on the hip flexor and also the quad. You can raise your arm up if you want. You can stick your hips forward to get even deeper into that stretch, but you're really starting to open up the hips, which get tight from sitting all day, and then coming back up, alternating legs. Other leg is back, pointed towards that front foot. Way up, big breath into your abdomen. Hold that space, drop your heel down to the ground, creating length on the back side and front side of your body. Doing a couple reps here, again, getting the calf involved, getting your hip flexor involved, creating length in your spine. And then pubic bone up, tailbone down, dropping your knee down to the ground, feeling that quad and hip flexor strength. All the way up, okay, knee forward, hips forward, getting even deeper into that stretch, continuing to breathe. Your breath helps open up the diaphragm, which lengthens the psoas muscle, which integrates into your quad. Coming back up. I'm now going to go into a woodpecker. So this is going to strengthen the outside as well as lengthen the outside of the body. So in that same lunge position, sending the butt back. So in that hip hinge, hands come forward to counterbalance. And I could do a couple reps here. So now I'm starting to get the really big, powerful running muscles in my glutes and hamstrings involved in this position, creating length, tucking the chin, and then rotating over the front foot a couple times. So you'll get the outside glute muscles to start to engage. Alternating feet. Other foot forward, big breath in, weight on your front foot, butt comes back in the hip hinge, alternating, counterbalancing, hands go forward, hips go back, creating length in the front part of your hamstring and your glute. And then here, rotating over that front foot, starting to get the outside glute fibers to engage. Knee stays nice and stable. Come back up, making sure that our knees staying stable under our hips into a couple simple squats. If you feel any ankle stiffness in this, you could spend some more time focusing on getting some ankle mobility on one side, ankle mobility on the other side. You could stand up, do some ankle circles. So now we got most of the body there. Now let's help strengthen and lengthen even more. So in this position, we are here. We're gonna come down into the world's greatest stretch. One hand and foot stays down below our sternum. We're gonna rotate up, creating length in our body, pushing your back heel down to the ground. Come back straight ahead. In this position, we can go up into a calf stretch. Butt comes up, dropping the heels down to the ground, lengthening the back side of the body, and then replacing that with the other foot forwards. So foot forwards, hand is on the inside of that front knee, chest comes down, spine stays long, big breath, rotating all the way up, world's greatest stretch, lengthening the body, feeling that big stretch in the front part of your body and the hip flexors and your spine. Coming back into that calf stretch, hips come up, you can alternate legs if you want, boom, boom, and I'll just go down one time into a child's pose to create length in my spine. Reaching your hands forward, butt goes back, big breath in your body, all the way out, creating length, coming back up, shaking it out, full body mobility pre-run routine. There you go, there you have it. Now you are set to run long, run strong, run healthy, prevent injuries, and do that repetitively for years and years and years. If you found this video useful, please like it, love it, comment, share with a friend. If you have any other running questions or concerns, I'm open ears. I'm here to help you run healthy, and I'll see you out on the trails. Wait. Before you go, I want to say thank you again for watching this video. And I also want to invite you to the Vital Stride Community Facebook group where runners like you are asking running related questions, and I'm helping people overcome repetitive running injuries. I look forward to seeing you in the group.